hard work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center.
Welcome back to the Moto Bikes and Bass YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and start making this false floor using a template. I'm going to make out of cardboard. I know I haven't gotten to the reviews or the reveals of the speakers and amps, but I'll be getting to that soon, trust me. I want to go ahead and kind of get like the base of it done now while I have time, kind of like the more necessity stuff out of the way. That way, when I get to it, once I take the speakers and everything out, reveal them and everything, I can go ahead and start putting everything in. I don't really want to drill through the vehicle at all, so I'm going to try to do my best to use the existing studs and stuff from the car and, you know, the existing mounting points from where the third row seat was. I got a few different options to go with here. So what my idea is obviously want to keep this level, and then it's going to come down. It's higher back there than it is here. You know, I'll get more into that hopefully as we get into the video. But for right now, I'm gonna make this level and then I'm gonna brace it underneath of it. And I'm actually using 3/4 inch. I've seen other people make take their wood like a 2x6 or something, or even skinnier than that, because this is gonna have a lot of weight on it. I ain't gonna say the speakers are nothing yet, but pretty sure y'all already are aware. But they're big ass speakers, so you know that 215s and box and everything just sitting right here. You know, it's a lot of weight. So with the bracing, I'm sure it would have been fine. But other people's, I've seen them use like 1/2 inch by half, or like 1/2 inch by 6 inch piece of wood. But I'm not doing that. I'm actually gonna do like 2x4s or something and run it next to it, and then I want like a bracket. My idea is to make it fit in here and then come up at a 90, so I can stick it over the stud, use the existing bolt to tighten it down, and then I'm gonna have it come up this way and then have like a few holes in it so I can screw it and mount it to the brace. And obviously, you know, the birch will be, you know, screwed to the bracing itself too, but that way to keep it from sliding or have any play like that. So without further ado, we're just gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna take a piece of cardboard, put it in here, and trace it out. I'll show you all the steps. So here's where we're at. I have a little problem with this. I've got everything taken out of here. I took some masking tape, ran it down the side, took a level. I hear racking my brain, the man staring, and I kind of, you know, I want to maybe mount a 2x4 up here, one on that side. I can secure it down, then I have to worry about the middle. But without giving too much away, I need to keep space right here and right there, which, you know, as long as I can run something up, but I still have to run stuff down to, you know, give it something to set onto. I don't want to, you know, I could rivet into this stuff, into the sheet metal, stuff like that, but I'm not trying to do all that. So I thought this would fit exactly 4 foot across, but back there is 4 foot exactly, from there to there where my cargo lid is, but from here to all the way over here is 49. Now I am going to carpet this and stuff, but it's not going to make up an inch difference. You know, it might give it, you know, 1/2 inch, but I just won't like the look of that space, the gap between each side. So if y'all made it this far in the video, leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all would do. You know, I'll probably have it figured out by then, done went with something else, but let me know what y'all's ideas would have been. Alright, so here's where we at so far. Ain't much. I've been out here racking my brain because everything that I know is going into this, I always try to plan ahead and have everything planned out before I even start doing anything. But what I ended up doing was cutting these 2x4s out, and I use the existing bolts. I just use like a 1-inch paddle bit to drill them out. It's not going nowhere. Like, you pull it, it's literally shaking the truck. But it has to come up to here. And so my idea is I'm going to cut the wood, prop it up here, cut a piece to go down there, and then connect it, you know, either via brackets or just screws or whatever. But the only thing I'm worried about is if I ever go to take this out, which, I mean, it ain't no big deal, I'll just have to cut it up opposed to just unbolting it and it coming out, because I want to make sure it's secure and not moving anywhere. Kind of the cutouts of my amps I'm going with right now, and I'm trying to see how I'm going to place them, so I'll give y'all a little bit of hint of what I'm going for, my layout. But the way it looks, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go with my original plan at all, because it kind of looks like this is going to be not be enough room. Obviously, I still got to have power wires and everything come in, so that's what I'm stressing over now. I mean, I've done look behind here, see if I could cut into there or what, but man, I just wanted to check in with y'all, show y'all where we at. Waiting for my old lady to get back so I can cut the wood. I've got it measured. My idea was kind of to run it this way and then up through the seats and then back, but I don't think that's gonna work. I have a center console that goes there, but I could do away with it. Ain't no big deal. I ain't trying to give too much away, but the further we get into it, I'll let you in on more and let you know, like, kind of my idea there, what I was gonna do there. So because I still may do it. I need to get into making these unboxing and review videos, but I just don't really like taking all that stuff out and having to put it up. You see, I'm working outside, so I don't really have much room, nowhere to put the stuff, so, you know, I keep it in the box I'm ready to put in, which, fingers crossed, nothing's wrong with it, you know. I open it immediately right after receiving it, so that's the only down draw to it. It's a lot to get done. Looking forward to it. I love, you know, working on it myself, but this part, when I get to stress and don't seem like that everything's going good, I mean, it don't really bother me. It just, you know, I like a challenge, so, you know, it's kind of fulfilling whenever you overcome it. And you know, I like to keep my stuff clean. You know, I ain't hating on nobody else's stuff or, you know, anybody how they do their stuff. It's just what I like to do. I like my stuff to be very clean, and obviously this ain't gonna look factory, but just nice and neat, and I like my stuff to be real presentable. As you can tell, hate it that this thing's gonna have to come out. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it in there. I'll probably just unplug it if I ever wanted to. I could just jump a car with it like that instead of having to pop the hood. But I mean, I'll probably just keep that there. I might just put a flat plate over these if I do anything at all yet. I don't know. I wish I could have incorporated that. I could have done another one over there, but that's not gonna work. Really ain't necessary or nothing either, so it is what it is. Well, she's pulling up now. Get back to it and I'll check back in with y'all. I mean, I don't know if y'all would want to see me, you know, measuring and cutting wood and all that, so I'll just check back in with y'all and make a little bit of progress. Alright, so here it is, cut the size. I think I'm going to trim it a little bit more because it's super flush. and they put this carpet over it. So I think it's the size I'm going with. I think it's 49 inches wide. I'm gonna trim it down, be like 48 3/4. And I believe 28 inches long, because my seats still gotta come down and fold up, so I wanted to take up as much as possible. Alright, so I trimmed it. Now I got a little bit of play to be able to add the carpet. Now, since that's the base I'm using, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go right here, lay this on it, because I know it's 3/4 inch thick, and measure, because I'm gonna use a 2x4 sideways. Though I don't want to use it long ways here, because we just don't have nothing up under it. I'm gonna put it right on this corner. But this, I mean, it wouldn't go nowhere, but still you can see that that's not level under there because of due to what I connected it to. So this being like that, I'm just gonna do it like this, measure from this corner back to, you know, like right there, divide. I think it's like between an inch and then an inch and like an eighth. So I'm just gonna do it at like, or an inch, inch and a quarter. So I'm just gonna do it like inch and an eighth, be in the middle, because I still have to add the carpet. So I want to actually do like an eighth or so shorter. I'm only gonna do probably 1, 2 here, 1, 2 over there, and then probably the corners, middle, and right here in the middle, because I need something to come in. I mean, that's 3/4 inch, so that's still plenty strong. So let me get to doing that, get back to it. All right, so here's what I've come up with, what it looks like so far. I just ended up screwing all these pieces to it. Like I said, this one's bolted, that's bolted. Trying to figure out the best way to secure it so it don't slide, and I doubt it's going to. I'm gonna have the seats up, but you know, it's still a few 100 pounds, so I don't want nothing like that, you know, flying toward me. And it still has enough room to shut the seats and be able to flip them. It's gonna be flush here all the way across. If this ain't the end of this video, then you end up seeing me carpet it, but if it is, this is the end of the video. Now I got left to do, I gotta carpet it, secure it down, and then start like the initial install, running wires and stuff. So if I was just doing like a false floor all the way back, like to sleep in here or something like that, I would have done this different. But with what I need it for, this is gonna work best, because again, without giving too much away, I needed this open. I may end up covering this up with wood around here, and then just doing what I need to do, you know, with cutting out the wood or whatever I need to do. But I haven't made my mind up yet. It's not really gonna be seen. There's, like I said, the console sets here, so to cover this up, I may end up doing something, I don't know, we'll see. Just stay tuned and y'all find out too. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I mean, this is definitely the biggest system I've ever done. So I put this back in here as kind of a better look of what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna, this is, I don't want to give too much away, but more or less it's gonna be taken out, reupholstered, a lot of stuff. You can see it's level. We out.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.